If the shit that he planned don't work, I'm gonna come up with something. Here's the final stop of the day. Total wines. See the line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done because this one we signed up for.
Shannon should just step out with his boyfriend and let people know I'm bisexual, but this is who I'm with. And every now and then I experience my wild side.
You think he's a zest monster?
I definitely think he's bisexual.
When Unc say he want to date younger men, they killed me. What they say? What the women? What? Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said? Oh, when I want to date, when I want to date younger women.
50 Cent just allegedly leaked Shannon Sharpe's secrets. This bombshell has the internet buzzing, and it's not just about the DL rumors. It's all connected to the tangled web of controversies surrounding Shannon. On April 21st, 2025, a woman called Gabby, or Carly on OnlyFans, filed a civil lawsuit against him, accusing him of multiple instances of SA during their nearly 2-year relationship. The lawsuit seeks over $50 million in damages. Sharpe has obviously denied the allegations, labeling them as a shakedown and asserting that the relationship was consensual. And without hesitation, Shannon named names. He accused attorney Tony Busby of orchestrating a targeted media attack, claiming the lawyer has a history of going after high-profile black men, including Jay-Z. Shannon claims Busby plans to release a 30-second clip of an alleged X tape, purposefully edited to paint him as guilty and play into dangerous racial stereotypes.
This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
He even revealed that he plans to counter-sue for defamation.
What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty.
Things escalated so much that Sharpe had to temporarily step down from his ESPN duties, including his role on First Take, to focus on addressing the lawsuit. And isn't it kind of sus that this lawsuit came just a few months after he signed a lucrative, expanded, multi-year deal with ESPN, which was set to elevate his presence across various programs? But the lawsuit is the last of his worry. Rumors about Sharpe's sexuality have resurfaced again, and largely due to his association with Hollywood Mugler, an openly gay stylist. So Shannon and this stylist were seen courtside at Lakers games, traveling together and always dressed to impress. But their relationship seemed more than just a working relationship. To understand this controversy, we have to look at who Mugler really is. He's not just any stylist. Hollywood Mugler rose to fame for publicly exposing former NFL star Kerry Rhodes, who played for the New York Jets, for being on the down low. It all started when intimate photos of the two leaked online. Interestingly, Rhodes had already been asked about sexuality in the league. In a calm and collected interview, he said, "The more you grow as a person, you become secure with who you are."
And one little bit of a serious question. Okay. The NFL has been asking some of the candidates about their orientation. Yes. How do you feel about that?
I think it's a good thing. You will find that somebody will come out and say that they're, whatever the situation is. And I think it's a good thing. I think the more you grow as a person, as an individual, you become secure with who you are. And that doesn't matter what orientation is, and I think that's a good thing.
His words, while respectful, didn't deny the possibility of someone in the league coming out. But when the photos hit the net showing him and Mugler looking more than friendly, the public drew their conclusions. Mugler didn't help, famously saying in an interview, "Kerry Rhodes is gay and the sex was good." That bombshell stuck.
Kerry Rhodes is gay. I mean, anytime you lay with a person that has the same thing that you have between thy legs and you sleep with them, you're gay. But I think that I probably was the first guy that he tried, and he liked it. It was good. It really was.
Mugler later claimed in interviews that he and Kerry had a full-blown relationship and didn't hold back on the details.
Nobody was uncomfortable, because if you're uncomfortable, you don't do it more than one time.
So how does this connect back to Shannon? Well, Mugler was Shannon's stylist, and not just any stylist. The two traveled together, sat courtside at games, and looked every bit like a power duo. Some pointed that Mugler was suddenly rocking expensive jewelry and designer clothes, items he typically couldn't afford, allegedly gifted by Shannon himself. Although Shannon tried to clear his name about not being gay, even though he associated with Hollywood Mugler, many were not buying it. Word on the street is that Shannon allegedly had ulterior motives behind hiring his gay stylist, as he already had a stylist, and his podcast claimed he never bought new clothes while working with Hollywood. So many were left wondering, why did he hire Hollywood then? One online user wrote, "You say Shannon didn't do anything gay, but you fired a stylist you had for 20 years to hire a gay stylist that didn't style you, WTF." Another wrote, "A professional stylist would have bought new clothes. A professional stylist doesn't put together the same outfits that an amateur stylist puts together. It's not making sense. He's not a professional stylist since he doesn't have a professional portfolio, has not exhibited professional behavior. That's the boy toy. He brought him to the Lakers game and on dates. Nobody sits courtside with their stylist. You sound ridiculous." The same guy outed 2 football players, Kerry Rhodes. Now here's where things take a wild turn. Allegedly, after Shannon Sharpe parted ways with Hollywood Mugler, the stylist didn't take it well at all. In what many are calling a bitter retaliation, Mugler began spilling alleged secrets about Shannon, painting him in a very different light. They saw right through the smoke, believing the stylist was bitter and out for revenge after being cut off. But then came the twist, the leaked tape. Mugler claimed it wasn't an accident at all, that Shannon recorded it on purpose to get rid of the rumors. In a post that lit up social media, Mugler wrote, "Accidentally going live when you have to open the app, swipe right, then swipe left twice and hit the button is absolutely insanely impossible." That one line had people raising eyebrows and rewatching the footage, wondering if Shannon's supposed mistake was a calculated move gone wrong. Now, even after quitting this gay stylist, there was still speculations that Shannon was hanging out with another guy. Crazy, right? Now, Shannon reacted to the gay accusations by calling them false. He said the fact that he worked with a stylist who was allegedly gay didn't mean he was gay. And just when things couldn't get messier, rumors are now swirling that 50 Cent has evidence on Shannon's DL ways. And while it may look like 50 and Shannon have had no serious beef before, 50 hates gay relationships. Such relationships irritate him, and this also allegedly led to his beef with Diddy years ago before Diddy had his legal issues. And while this may be speculation, folks, if these tapes truly get out, the implications for Shannon Sharpe could be massive. It would pile on to the already serious accusations and lawsuits he's currently facing, potentially damaging not just his reputation, but the explosive momentum his career has been enjoying lately. But many online are calling the leaks and lawsuits a clear smear campaign, an attempt to tear down a man whose influence and success have been rising at lightning speed. One user wrote, "This is the system attacking him from all angles because his podcast is doing very successful. This is the only way to tarnish this masculine man's image and disrupt his independent self-made cash flow. Realize the pattern and stop feeding the financial assassinations of wealthy black men." Another wrote, "So soon as Shannon gets ready to sign a $100 million podcast deal, days later, the takedown begins." Another user wrote, "They really trying to get Shannon down." So, what do you think about this whole Shannon Sharpe situation? Is this just another smear campaign against a successful black man, or is there more to the story than we know? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, don't leave just yet. Click on the next video to dive into all the crazy drama with your favorite name. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.